Welcome back. You're watching The Money Show with me, Kavita Thapliyal. Now, the career path for the modern day generation are no longer traditional, and a major credit for it goes to the evolution of the internet. Today, by scrolling through a few reels on Instagram, you can find a Gen Z influencer explaining how to do away with anxiety, how to become expert in data science, and literally everything else under the sun. But behind the scenes, how are influencers building their businesses? Let's understand this from the influencers themselves. Let's welcome on board Natasha Patel, fashion, beauty, lifestyle creator, and Lisha Patidar, Gen Z digital content creator. Good evening and welcome both of you. Natasha, first question to you. How exactly do you build a social media empire? What all goes into it in terms of talent, in terms of planning, in terms of hitting the right kind of influencers or subscribers?
Okay, so I would first say is to build a strong brand yourself. Um, Create content that really appeals to you. Create a niche for yourself, whether it be fashion, beauty, lifestyle, but also don't forget to always experiment with other things around because there's so many trends, there's so many like features that just constantly keep coming up. So I would say identify your first expertise and interest and build on that. Second, I would say is build an engaged following. Focus on engaging your followers in that kind of content. When I think about it, I think about content I would see myself or I would want to click on and I would want to engage with. That being said, you can always collaborate with other influencers and creators alike. Even if they're not alike, it actually expands your horizon, it actually expands your profile to other content creators. And the most important thing I would say is to create a strong bond with your followers. Like, take like an hour every day and maybe reply to your comments, your DMs. Make sure that they are being heard, whether it's their feedback, whether it's what they want to see more of on your profile. It's really important to listen to your followers because at the end of the day, you're creating content for them and that is your audience. Also, I would say create quality content, but also something that's more relatable. People love knowing and feeling that they are like-minded like you. So that's actually very important. And never fail to monetize your content. You can use affiliate marketing, you can use sponsored content, you can use
Exactly.
ways
So
like
that was my
monetization.
question, which Lisha, you might want to answer. How do you exactly monetize? What are the tips and tricks for that?
I think you have to stick to one genre for like as I am saying. Uh, you should explore. You should collaborate a lot of with brands and with a specific people. And I think that will lead to your destination. I feel, and I don't have like a lot of things to say because I started my journey during lockdown COVID, and that when I got to know that content creation is a term and we can actually get a job out of it, and we are actually doing a job in that. And I feel whatever you're putting on the social media is what is need.
Important point. Also, you need to be you need to connect with your audience. You need to relate with your audience. So, on those lines, Natasha, just to wrap up this entire discussion, one has to be very, very, very sensitive to the kind of mindset and emotions and the connectivity that you have with your viewers, with your subscribers. What are the do's and don'ts that one should know?
So for me, I would say the do's would be just to be yourself, be
Sure.
authentic. You don't have to filter yourself out, show your dark circle, show your imperfections again, because I mean everyone's the same at the end of the day. Experiment while you still have a niche. You should always experiment because everyone pivots on YouTube, on Instagram, on so much social media consumption that's happening. You need to pivot and you need to learn to dabble somewhere outside of your comfort zone. When you work with brands, I would say work in alliance with them. It's not you versus the brand, it's you guys together delivering a certain message to your followers about certain products or any kind of services. And then I would just say consistency is key, because if you're not consistent with it, you're going to just lose traction on a
Right,
social media platform.
All right, so very important tips. Thank you so much, Natasha, Alicia, for being on the show and helping our viewers and becoming the next big Gen Z social media owner. So, on that note, we'll just take a quick break, and post that, let's talk about pre-wedding videos and its growing business.